Good afternoon or good morning, depends on what time you're watching the video. By way of intro, Adam Flynn here, one of the directors at Biggin and Scott Real Estate here in the city of Knox. Lucky today, once again, 10th month straight, 10th, 11th, 10th.
I think it's 11th.
11th month straight, Team Magic, salesperson or sales team of the month, not only for Biggin and Scott Knox, but also all of Victoria for the month of January. So Michael and Leighton. Michael's the lead agent, Leighton, or Swifty, Magic and Swifty. Swifty is his assistant, but also, number one agent for all of Victoria, and as it currently stands, number one agent, Magic is Michael McKinney, for the entire Biggin and Scott Victorian network. So well done, gents. I won't shake your hands, I'll be jumping over the couch to do so. We normally do it down at Tagami's, but we mix it up a bit today and doing it here in the front reception area of the office. Guys, just 11 months straight, killing it. So what were some highlights in the month of January?
So I reckon a great news story was 15 Carnarvon Avenue, the Basin. So that was your grandparents'
It
place.
was.
Yeah. So that was the longest subject to finance period I've ever been involved with.
How long was it?
So it was a total of 7 weeks.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
2 weeks originally, then 3 extensions.
Yep.
And then it fell over.
Yep.
Which was heartbreaking for the vendors, but gladly the next day managed to get it sold for 30 grand higher than what the original sale price was.
Okay, just when you talk about good real estate, okay, I don't know the answer to the question I'm about to ask, so I'm hoping it's going to go the way that I think it's going to go. So, when the property was sold and you had underbidders, did you then keep the underbidders on ice, or the people who were interested in the property, just in case something went wrong with the first sale?
Yeah, and it wasn't just one, it was 3.
Okay, so that was a perfect answer, because that's what I was thinking, but I know the answer to that. So, so during that process, just talk the viewers through that, sort of what happened and the conversations that were happening with the buyers that had actually missed out.
Yeah, so originally sold for 830,000.
Yep.
And yeah, it was a 2 week subject to finance clause, and then obviously because it's not unconditionally sold, it's not done and dusted until it goes unconditional. So then it's just speaking to all the underbidders, keeping them informed. And then once we started getting to, say, weeks 4 or 5 of the subject to finance.
When was the first extension?
Well, at the end of the first 2 weeks.
First 2 weeks, yep.
Yeah. And then there was another 2 week extension. And then there was 2 single week extensions.
Yep.
So after weeks 4, I was getting a little bit worried.
Yep.
So that's when I was really communicating well with the underbidders.
Yep.
But then to make the situation a lot worse, the owners bought somewhere.
Okay.
So, and their deposit was due by a certain date, so they had to get extensions. So it was a mess, and the owners were very nervous, and very because I'd obviously never been through that situation before.
Yeah. And
all we could go off is what the buyers really were telling us.
Sure.
And then it all fell into pieces. But then $30,000 more straight after.
That is awesome. That's quality real estate. So that's having, plan B, and by the same thing, there was 3 other buyers. So that's having, you've sold it to plan A, but then having plan B, C, and D there in case something goes awry, which it did, but having a backup plan, especially given the vendor's circumstance, the fact they had bought somewhere else and they were committed. So there was a lot riding on the sale. Then not to only just resell it, but then to sell it, for $30,000 more. That's quality real estate. With regards to also, this happened this month, I should say, so it's not really relevant for January because we're now into Feb, but it is still relevant because you both work as a team. But just a recent sale on Scoresby Road, and I believe Swifto worked the buyer up there. So what happened there?
Yeah, so essentially we had we've been having low numbers with that campaign, and we've been working really closely with the buyers. One gentleman wanted to put an offer in, thought his offer was going to be too low. I said to him, look, just put it in, see how we go. We can only take it to the vendors. The vendors are very understanding. They understand that the market's at a bit of a setback at the moment. So we took it to them, we explained them the situation, and essentially they came back to us with some type of a figure.
Yep.
Counter
The vendors came back with a counter offer. Yep.
Yeah, and essentially we worked the buyers up from there. So.
Yeah. Okay. And got it close to at the figure that the vendors were after.
Yeah.
That's how it wouldn't have happened without his efforts. So no, he did really, really well there.
Awesome. Really well done. Well, you both as a team are absolutely flying along. As I mentioned, 11 months straight, number one at Biggin and Scott Knox, and it's to be number one for 11 months. That's almost an entire year. That's month in, month out. That's bloody huge effort. That's consistency. It's not riding the real estate roller coaster of ups and downs. It's consistently backing it up month in, month out. We're well into Feb now. You're currently number one for Feb as well. So chances are you're going to be number one team for Feb as well. But really, really proud of both of you. You're kicking some serious ass. You're going from strength to strength. And chances are we'll see you back here for salesperson or sales team of the month in Feb. So well done, gents. Really, really well done.
Thanks, Cheers.
Cheers.